And now we must do the news, and we start with big news. This is the biggest news we've had in a long time, I would say, because Ford, for the very first time, is making the Mustang in right-hand drive and will be bringing it to the UK officially. You can buy them over here. There it is. Two versions. You can have a 4-cylinder EcoBoost for £28,000 or for £33,000, a 5-litre V8.
The one I want, though, is the Shelby, the 350 GTR or something like that. It's 520 horsepower V8. That's the one. There it is, look.
It looks brilliant. But you can't. They're not bringing that one here. They're not selling that one to us.
Why?
It is going to Canada in a year.
Yeah, no, but so's the internet. But that's...
Yeah, but that's not coming here. No, we can't...
Why won't they sell it to us?
I don't know.
But you must be very looking forward to a right-hand drive Mustang, Richard Hammond.
Yeah, you'd think. No, not really. Because I don't want a right-hand drive Mustang. Once it becomes right-hand drive, it's like it's trying too hard to be British and sophisticated and something it's not.
I know what you mean. It's like when Americans come over here and start using words like bloody.
Yes,
isn't it?
It's exactly that.
It is, and they say, I'm going to the bloody pub.
It doesn't sound right. That's the...
Exactly, it is.
Or they say mate. They try and say mate, and it just doesn't work.
Yes, because they think that we're Crocodile Dundee, because it's all the same, because they haven't got atlases.
Yeah.
So that, realistically, should be called, now it's coming here, the Ford Bloody Quid Mate.
Yeah.
That's its name. Oh, now, can I just do a survey? How many people here enjoyed the ambulance film we did last week? OK, you see, the problem we have is that we've had an electronic communication from a man called Mr. E36 Man 4000, who says, "Dear so-called Top Gear, I hated your thing on ambulances. Why don't you stick to cars?" Shall we show Mr. what's he called, Mr. Hashtag, shall we show him what this show would be like if we just talked about cars?
Yeah, all right. OK, sure.
I'll tell you what I drove this week. Volkswagen Passat diesel.
Did you?
Surprisingly comfortable. I also drove an Audi TT, which is much nicer than you'd think.
Actually, I've been driving the new Porsche 911 Turbo, which is very fast, but surprisingly quiet.
Is it?
Aston Martin have built a new one-off for a Bond film. It's called the DB10.
Yeah.
I don't think much of that, actually.
I don't like the way it looks.
No, I don't.
No, I do.
Okay.
Vauxhall has a new Corsa. I got nothing on that.
Shall we give up on car news?
I'm going to take charge again because I want to talk about something else, right? I want to talk about some experts who said last week they wanted to rip up all of Britain's railway lines, replace them with motorways that would then only be used by coaches. And I think that'd be a shame.
Why would that be?
Because I like having coaches on motorways.
Why?
Because you can drive alongside them and use their Wi-Fi.
Can you?
I can, honestly, we've not done that. It's fabulous. My kids always say, Daddy, Daddy, slow down to 70. I mean, sorry, speed up to 70. Catch the coach quickly so we can snapshot this picture of a poo I've done.
It's like a free roaming Wi-Fi.
Exactly. You do it on the way home, it's incredibly cheap.
Now, a few years ago, we improved police cars, and last week we improved ambulances.
Yes, we did. We are now the emergency service for the emergency services.
Yeah, we are.
We are?
Yeah, we are. Absolutely.
Quite a lot of people have written to us, and they said, right, when are you going to improve fire engines?
No, but there's a problem. We've looked into this, and there's a problem, because if you have to build a vehicle that's big enough for all the water you need, and pumps, and ladders, and buckets, and 6 burly men and women in Wellingtons, what you end up with is a fire engine.
Yeah.
But specifically a British fire engine. That's important.
Yeah, not one of those stupid American ones where all the firemen stand on the outside.
They do.
So you get there and there's nobody on board to put the fire out.
Do you know what I like about the British fire engine? It says Dennis on the front. Dennis is a reassuring name. A Dennis would remember to return your lawnmower.
It is interesting, actually, because American fire engines have really stupid engines. I've got a picture of an American fire engine here. Guess what that's called?
Fire engine.
No, it's called the igniter.
Well,
It is. I mean, how does...
I've already got a fire.
Exactly. Should be called the extinguisher. It's like they've probably got an ambulance called the hemorrhage.